This video contains mature content. Viewer discretion is advised. When you guys are trying to leave Tibet, you board a plane that is destined for Asia. But as the plane takes off, with the three of you in it, this strange purple mist appears in the sky and sort of swallows the entire plane. When the plane emerges
from
this purple fog, you're over the sands of Egypt. And there is a thunderstorm, lightning storm going on that's making the whole plane rock and rattle. You come into the city of Luxor as the storm is starting to let up a little bit. But lightning is still streaking through the sky. It illuminates every alleyway, every street of the city. Even the mortuary temple of Ramses, a little northwards of the city. The plane eventually lands. It comes to a halt atop a broken and kind of weather-worn and old runway. The pilots are freaking out trying to figure out where they are. And they're talking to each other quickly in Tibetan. And they're too fast for even Sydney to be able to understand and begin to remotely understand. Can you all make spot hidden rolls?
I can but try and fail.
All right. So, Sydney, when you look out the window, you see 3 clearly marked police vehicles on the runway, on the tarmac.
Oh.
And it seems that there are police officers approaching the plane. Some of them have drawn
Jack, what did you do?
Jack, what did you do?
Okay, well, I imagine the Egyptian police and Egyptian jails are probably not the most pleasant things in the world, but I don't see much of a choice. Would stay seated in the plane and let them come aboard, I guess, unless somebody has a different plan.
I don't have a different plan.
I mean, you didn't do anything, did you, Jack?
Jack.
That would mean that we would have to run.
We're on a plane. It's not like we can...
True.
There's like one door out unless... I mean, this is probably like one of those old planes that maybe has a back door.
Yeah.
And where are we going to run to? We're in Tibet.
Actually, I think we're in
you guys are in Egypt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the plane took off from Tibet.
Well, yeah.
All right, so...
Let them come aboard.
The police approach, and you see a couple of them raising their handguns towards the pilot's windows and shouting something in a language that... Does anyone speak Arabic?
No.
All right. But they're shouting, and
but I don't think that's going to be helpful.
Their intention is very clear. They want the pilots to open the door. One of the pilots comes out, opens the door. lowers a little ladder, and several police officers board the plane.
Are there any other passengers on the plane besides us?
Nope, it's just you guys and the pilots.
Okay.
So it ends up being 5 policemen come on to the plane, and in pretty broken English, one of them says, "Show me your IDs."
Sure.
Okay, yeah, we
Yeah,
give
I'll
them
show
our
him the ID.
passports.
Yeah.
All right. He just quickly scans them over. He doesn't even seem to be looking for anything, really paying attention to what they say. He's just going through a formality. He tosses them back to you guys. And he says that you are not welcome in Luxor. The plane will take off, bring you back to from where you came.
Okay.
It's assuming you're going to let them refuel and stuff, right?
No, plane leaves now. It can limp to wherever it needs to. Refuel somewhere else, but not Luxor.
Okay.
Well, thank you. You've been very welcoming.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah.
We'll be going now.
I guess we won't be spending our hard-earned American dollars here, will we?
I guess not. What a shame, because we really wanted to.
You guys can roll fast talk.
Okay.
Probably not, but let's give it a try. Nope.
Nope.
All right. Well, no.
No, we just suck.
Oh, Mr. Winchester is able to convince the police that being in Luxor would be economically beneficial.
Well, he's the one with the money anyways, right?
I think so.
The officer that spoke to you guys turns and with like a gruff voice says, "Captain LaSalle wants to see you."
Oh, now it's Captain LaSalle wants to see us. Okay.
I know. I guess, yeah. It's a good thing you didn't send us away then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get up and start following them out.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if our pilots know English, but, I'll advise them to get the plane ready to leave if we end up coming back soon.
All right. So,
and then follow.
The police lead you off the plane and start walking with you across the tarmac. Can you guys attempt spot hidden rolls one more time?
Oh, finally. My first success of the day. How exciting.
All right. You look, you see a very expensive black car parked just off the runway, kind of in the shadows, far enough away from the police where the police cars aren't going to interfere with it.
Okay.
And you see a man step out of the driver's seat, point a gun at the police, and start pulling the trigger.
Wait, what? The guy just
He
He
starts
shooting at the police?
He starts shooting. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know whether we should get involved in this. I mean,
Oh, I definitely think we should not get involved in
yeah,
this.
this is like I'm gonna find some cover.
All right.
Yeah.
Make a luck roll to see if there's anything.
Well, we're
you can
on a
hide behind.
plane. Isn't the plane covered?
No, you
Well, I
guys
mean,
were out
we
of the
were
plane.
off the plane. We were following the cops across the tarmac.
Okay.
So, I mean, if there's another aircraft parked nearby or vehicle or something, not a fuel vehicle though. If it's a fueling vehicle, I'm not gonna hide behind it. That would be bad.
Yeah, that would not be good.
But yeah, some kind of cover if there's any available.
All right, make a luck roll.
Something you're really good at.
Oh yeah. Hey, look at that.
Hey.
Yeah, there are some stacked crates that are going to be loaded onto either a heavy plane or brought to a ship that are sealed up that would provide easily enough cover for you to get behind.
Yeah. I'm gonna head for it.
All right. Am I assuming the rest of you are following?
Yeah, definitely diving for cover, running for the cover.
All right. So when the shooting starts, a couple of the other officers return fire, and a couple shoot in your direction. Let's see. Where's my die?
You say a couple shoot in our direction?
Yes, a couple are shooting your direction.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Well, seeing as it's only the police that are shooting at us, maybe we ought to get involved. Yeah, I'll stay undercover if possible. Try to be undercover from both. And I'll draw my revolver too. Not going to use it yet, but I'll have it in hand.
Can each of you make a luck
Yeah,
roll?
I guess.
Another one?
Another one.
To draw a revolver?
No. All of you roll a luck roll.
Oh.
Oh, all of us roll a luck.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, Anson, they're going to shoot at you.
Of course they are.
So, do I have a character?
So they get the penalty die for my diving for cover? Or?
Yes. Oh, they're going to get a penalty die.
Okay.
But do I have a miscellaneous police officer? Character sheet. I do. Wow. Of course.
Good question, Keeper.
Yeah.
I can't hear the keeper at all.
Oh. Can you hear me?
Somehow they succeeded.
Well, one fumbled.
Yeah.
Bunch of failures, actually.
That's a lot of shooting.
Wow,
Well,
my
I know
dice
that
rolled.
Luger ain't gonna work.
All this wonderful shooting at me?
Yeah. Well, they're not.
Wonderful.
I hit the dice thing once and it rolled like 10 times.
Oh,
So just
that's good.
the first one is the only.
I was going to say, you don't have to take that first one if you don't want to.
Oh, I can go for that fumble away at the bottom.
I mean, weren't you supposed to get a penalty die, though?
I was going to say, did you apply the penalty die, or are they getting a bonus die
No.
as well from somewhere?
All right. I'm just going to assume they missed because that die roll was. So they miss you. They just end up shooting the crates that you're hiding behind.
Whew. Oh, shoot, now I don't know what to do.
Return fire.
That's a lot of. How many cops are there, though?
He said it rolled a lot of times when he pushed the button.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. There were a total.
How many are there?
There were 5 police officers.
Okay.
2 were shooting in your direction. The other 3 were shooting at the guy in the car.
Does anybody know how to fly a plane?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Oh, it could shoot back at the cops, and if it turns out to be a misunderstanding and them shooting at us, we end up getting thrown in prison.
I doubt we get thrown in prison.
That's
it's probably
true.
something worse, like we just get shot in the back of the head.
Oh, did we recover hit points at all?
Yes. You're healed back to full.
Yes.
Just wanted to make sure. Return fire. I'm gonna.
I mean, are we gonna roll initiative, or is it just whoever wants to do something?
Whoever wants to. I'm not gonna do initiative at this point.
I'm gonna shoot my rifle at one of the cops that's shooting at us, and I'm gonna use the box as like a stabilizer.
Okay.
The crate.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Would I get a bonus
I
die
guess we're
for
gonna
that?
shoot then.
I'll say yes. You can get one bonus die.
How do I roll a bonus die?
So you click the purple button instead of the green button,
And it's
and you look at
Hey.
+1. You failed.
You still failed.
I'll just take a second shot, which would only be normal. Success.
With a rifle, your rifle has a 3-1 firing rate.
I don't know if an elephant gun has a.
Yeah, mine only has. Well, but his is a double barrel, I think.
That's true.
Elephant gun has 2 shots.
Yeah, it's a.
But anyway, that being the case,
Double barrel breech
dash roll 3d6 plus 4. 11 damage.
Okay, I have a feeling that's gonna kill one of them.
And then I'm gonna take cover and reload.
No, it does not. 11 points. One of them is severely injured, though. He's holding on to a very bleeding chest wound.
I was gonna say, could I just like clip off his arm, just like have it fly off?
No, he's still holding on to his gun somehow.
I know.
Through the magic of Pulp Cthulhu.
I only had a little of those.
Well, I guess we've chosen sides, haven't we?
I guess. Maybe we should make our way to the guy in the car. Like, do we have to cross the line of fire to get to the car?
No.
I mean, some of them are shooting at the car, so... Eventually, we're going to cross the line of fire.
There are more shooting at the car than there are not.
Okay. And nobody can fly this plane, right?
Nope.
What's behind us? We're behind some crates, but this is an airfield, right?
Yes. So there are a couple other planes.
Well, what I'm wondering is there like a... I doubt there's like a terminal or anything. Yeah, but is there a way we can like out into the city or out into the town or out into the wilderness or retreat anywhere? Because it seems like it's a pretty open place and we shouldn't be stuck here.
There are a couple hangars for the airplanes, but the only way into the city is through the road that police cars seem to be sort of parked across.
Okay. I am going to retreat backwards, and I'm going to attempt to find a dark place that is away from the combat and stealth.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll a stealth check?
Yes, you may.
I'm really good at this.
You've been waiting to roll.
I am. It's a 98. It's like the best stealth check ever. Even on an 81, I succeed.
Yeah, so you're able to effectively hide.
Okay.
What about Anson? You haven't done anything yet.
Snot.
Remember, they have an infinite number of cops. They can just keep calling them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm going to try and make my way in the same direction if possible. Back away, use the crates to cut the angle down from the shooters and keep low and try to get unseen somewhere. I probably didn't even see where Sydney went, but...
All right. Well, make a stealth roll.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you start to move back, but it's the wrong angle, and the police easily see you.
Okay, well... They see me there, I'm armed, and I'm not shooting at them. Hopefully that is worth something.
Okay.
But maybe not.
Well, they see you, and they're going to shoot at you.
All right.
You kind of knew they were going to do that, though.
Yeah.
So you can try to dodge the roll.
Okay. Yes, please. I'm going to spend luck on that one.
You can't spend luck on dodge rolls.
Nope.
Yeah, you can. I think. Yeah. You can spend luck on combat rolls.
Combat rolls you can. It's sanity rolls you can't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you can't spend luck on pushed rolls either, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So what did he roll?
He simple regular success.
Here?
It's a regular success.
Okay. Yeah. So I should be able to beat it with a regular success. Yeah. So Yeah, I'll spend 2 luck.
Okay. All right, and you're able to move out of the gunfire from one cop. The other one, who's injured, he fails.
Okay.
Roll. So he just shoots off wildly. He actually shoots the crates. It's the only angle he seems to be able to get his hand at.
All right, and yeah, as I'm moving, I'm just looking for something else to hide behind.
Yeah.
And try and move from cover to cover if that's at all possible.
Yeah. Yeah, you can basically leapfrog from the shadow of one plane to the shadow of the next. And Jack, what would you like to do?
You there?
Jack? Did he AFK? No, he didn't AFK. Jack?
You might be.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stealth and reload.
Okay. Well, make a stealth roll then. Yeah. Easy enough to do. You're able to move through the shadows. Not as good as Sydney, but you're able to do it. And reload as you backpedal. The officers are gonna chase after you in the direction you went. So by the time you're in hiding, they've gone around the crates to where you had been.
Okay. Well, again, just keep moving. I guess we're trying to make our way towards the car, since that's the side that's not currently shooting at us.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're able to make your way across the tarmac and reach the black car with the driver who is shooting. Can you all make luck rolls? All of you?
Holy cow.
Jeez. You can't spend luck on luck rolls, can you?
Nope.
I don't have that much luck.
Oh.
Even if I could, I ain't got that much.
Yes.
Right, well, Sydney moves so that she can put the car between her and the police that are shooting in that direction. Anson is not going to be that lucky.
Of course I'm not.
Of course you're not.
And you now have 3 police officers shooting in your direction.
I'm not even shooting at him. Shoot at the guy who's shooting at you.
They're all shooting in that direction.
Okay.
2 of them miss horribly. Well, they miss you. They're not shooting. They're not trying to hit you. But one of the bullets will go straight for you.
Wonderful. Oh, another dodge?
Yep, you can dodge it.
Okay. Jeez, what is wrong with me today? I am not succeeding. Oh, hardly anything.
Hey, you did well on that fast talk roll.
Yeah.
No, I failed that one too.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Jack that
It
succeeded.
was,
at
I
that
did.
one.
I did a spot hidden roll.
Oh,
You
yeah,
did
it
a
was a
spot
hit
hidden
and roll. You did really well.
All right, so Anson, you're gonna
So
get
that's
shot in the leg. Take 4 points of damage.
it's an extreme success. It's going to be,
That's piercing.
unfortunately, an impaling attack.
Failing attack.
So max 10, so it's going to be 14, right?
Yep.
That hurt.
You need to get out of there.
Yes.
Well, it's not difficult for you guys to pull the doors open and get inside the car. And as soon as you're inside, the driver gets back inside, closes his door, and says, "I have been instructed to bring you to the Chicago house."
The fuck are the police shooting at you for? And you shooting at them? What's going on?
The police
He's
could not interfere. It was too important.
Okay.
He starts
so.
the engine.
Let me ask you this question. We weren't supposed to land here. How did you know we were going to land here?
I'm sure
You have
Professor
something to do with
Bolasher
that
will be able
purple.
to tell you.
All right.
Drive.
Just get me to somewhere I can get patched up.
I'll make a first aid check on you.
Okay. Yeah, go right ahead.
Sorry.
I'll try to tie it off as well as I can myself. Give it a try. Of course not.
Here, I'll try it too.
Come on, Derek.
First aid.
Nope.
Well, I mean, for Anson's sake, nobody fumbled. So that was a good.
That's true.
That was the one thing I was worried about. When
Just take cover, and I'll take aim at the cops that are shooting at us.
Well, the driver really takes off and moves so that he can get out of the airport, and he drives towards Luxor. Now I'm going to show.
Okay,
you
and
a
Luxor
map.
is in what part of Tibet?
It's in Egypt.
no, we're in Egypt.
Oh, in Egypt? I'm sorry, Luxor is in what part of Egypt? Are we near like Alexandria or Cairo or what?
It's on the Nile, south of Cairo.
Okay. Oh, there's a map.
Yes, there's a map of Luxor.
Right, so we're with the driver?
Yes.
Yes, we're in the car, speeding away, because the driver was the only person not shooting at us.
While we're in the car, I'm going to reload my weapons because I never did that. So it's a good thing I wasn't shooting.
I gotta break open the back window.
12 more rounds.
Okay, so of course this map doesn't show it because I was intelligent like that.
Something tells me there's some very suspicious things going on.
Now, what would give you that idea?
Spoopy, that's for sure.
When there are not very suspicious things going on.
All right, so the Chicago house that the drivers mentioned is about halfway down the city, near where the Willow Ferry lands.
Okay.
on the city side. And the Chicago house it's a squat building, but it's expansive. It still has the brownish stucco exterior, very tall, thin windows, and a stone obelisk in the front. You call it the front yard of the building, just in front of the steps.
Does the obelisk look?
Oh, it's just decorative. There's nothing even on
Look
it.
like. Okay.
I would say
will
you
look
guys can
along.
make spot hidden rolls as the car pulls to a stop in front of the building and lets you out.
Oh look!
Did you make one?
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yay!
I can see things, but that's about it. I am pretty much useless at everything.
Oh my gosh, I failed. It's a good thing you got an extreme success.
What check we making?
Spot hidden.
Spot the hidden. Yeah, spot the hidden. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, while Sydney is looking around, trying to peer through some of the windows, the lightning flashes, and Jack can see something in one of the windows that looks right into the foyer of the building. Anson gets a clear view, an unobstructed view of a body hanging from one of the rafters with a rope around his neck.
Nice.
Oh. Well, that's probably bad.
Yeah, as we're limping along, or I'm limping along, anyways. So, what is it you guys do here?
The driver's already left.
Ah.
Okay.
All right, so do you guys want to go into the Chicago house?
So we're just left out in the courtyard, or?
Yes, he just left you out in the courtyard.
I guess.
All right. So it's
What time of night is it again?
it's night. It's early evening. It's dark out. A lot of the other buildings nearby have torchlights on, but the Chicago house is completely dark inside. It's being illuminated by the lightning strikes that are still happening.
Okay. So we see a guy in the. We saw a guy basically hanged in a room. Do we want to go investigate that, or do we want to find our way into town and find a hotel or something?
Or I'm thinking, well, head up onto that porch and the front door and knock.
All right.
Okay.
You go up.
We did see a dead guy being hanged from the rafters, so maybe letting whoever did that know might not be a good idea.
Yeah, I was going to keep it to myself. I wasn't going to.
Oh, you weren't going to tell us? Oh, okay.
Well, no, I wasn't going to tell anybody inside here. I will mention it to you guys. I saw a dead body hanging from
Okay.
a noose in one of those rooms over there.
Yeah.
But keep it to yourself.
It's gonna be
I'm gonna
hanging
find out
right
what
about
the heck.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right in the dining room. That's a good place for it. I want to find out why we were brought here. We can shoot him later if we have to.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's. Okay.
I mean, we were brought here for a reason. Don't have no idea why.
Yeah.
So just kind of come on up and knock on the door.
Yeah.
We're supposed to
I mean,
talk
there's
to
not
somebody.
a whole lot more we could do.
Yep. So the stone steps rise up to the courtyard, which overlooks everything. There are tall windows on either side of the courtyard that are dark, as all the other windows are. And strangely, the courtyard is covered with frogs of all sizes. Carved into the walls are what looks like ancient Egyptian motifs. The doors are stained with rain, and there might be a candlelight burning. There's something that's illuminating it inside. When you knock, there is no answer.
I guess we should go in.
Yeah. I mean,
The doors are locked, so you would need to make a. They're not the greatest of locks, but you'd have to make a locksmith roll.
Let's walk around the grounds a little bit first. If nobody's going to come to the door, I want to take a look at, walk the perimeter of the building, see if there's anything else to see. Maybe try and peek in the windows as we come by them.
All right. So you walk around the building. It's pretty plain. There are alleys that go around both sides.
What's this thing here?
That's the obelisk. It's just a big, massive stone tower with a triangular point. But when you walk around the building and get to over here on the side, you find some more stairs that lead up.
so where are we?
You guys are just walking around the building. This is where you started. And since you're just walking around, and you can find more stairs over there on the side.
I mean, alternatively, if worst come to worst, we can always just break in.
Yeah, I mean,
True.
we'll try the least destructive ways first and work our way down from there.
Yeah, I guess we'll head up the stairs.
Does anybody here have lock picking skills?
Nope.
Okay, well,
you can walk around those and
Anybody
go
here
those
have a-
stairs to the side if you want. There's no windows, no visible dead body, and a locked door at the top.
well, that's good. The door's locked there too.
Huh.
Well, if nobody's got any lock picking skills, does anybody have a build larger than +1?
Mine's +1.
Mine's also +1.
Okay, so who's got the higher strength among us then?
Me, 95.
Yeah, it's probably you then.
All right, breaking the door down.
Now, which one are we going in? You want to try this one or this one?
Back door seems more logical.
Okay.
Okay.
This one. Anyway, gonna break that door down nice and steady. By steady, I mean rock solid.
All right. And yeah, you just put your shoulder down and ram it, and with a well-placed little strike, you force the door open. You're in a pretty decent-sized room. That's got a pair of tables in it, surrounded by 10 chairs per table. There are black roaches everywhere, especially covering the
wonderful
mess of plates and dishes that are on the tables.
I guess one thing we should do is head to where the body is and look for clues.
Or carefully make our way into the room and look for clues.
Yeah, we can look for clues on our way towards.
Like, we gotta solve a mystery!
Yeah, it looks like whoever it was that fetched a driver to get us.
All right.
I don't know, wants us to figure out what's going on with his house or what?
Sounds like it.
Why can't everybody just be straightforward and tell us what the fuck they want?
Nobody ever gets that. We never get that. Like, ever.
I know.
All right.
I'm trying
So
to think nobody likes us.
when you guys
Is
enter,
there, so the tables. So you say they're like dishes and stuff on the tables?
yes,
Old dishes?
and all the dishes are covered with roaches and other kind of insects.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful.
But you guys can make your way to the great hall where you saw the body hanging.
Hey, we'll go to the Great Hall and look around for clues.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So the room.
So this is a door here?
Yeah, that's a door there.
Okay. Yeah, so we can just go straight there then.
This room is full
Any
of
checks?
bookshelves, a very long dining room table, and displays of various Egyptian antiques on tables. And hanging in the middle of the room is a man in a tweed overcoat and slick pants and comfortable looking loafers.
No, it looks like he hasn't been like laying there or hanging there for years,
So,
right?
what's in this Great Hall?
Does the body look like it was put up there recently, or?
Well, make a medicine roll.
I can't even make a first aid roll. How am I going to make a medicine roll? Let's see. Medicine is
1.
a big 1%. I have a better chance of fumbling than I do of succeeding. But, give it a try.
You have no idea.
Can't.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
well, I guess what I'm questioning is it a mummified corpse or?
No, it's not mummified.
Got flesh on it? Is it? Okay, so it looks like it was
relatively fresh.
Within the week.
Comfortably fresh.
I think I will do a spot hidden around the area and see if there's anything of note.
Okay.
Anyway, spot that hidden. Yeah. Oh, I think I'll push it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, looking around the room, it's mostly dedicated towards books, leaflets, and papers on Egyptology and archaeology, but nothing mythos related, nothing occult. Resting on the largest of the tables, that's not that dining room table, is a large granite stone carved in the shape of a tetragon.
I'm gonna investigate that. Would it require archaeology, I imagine?
It would require an archaeology roll. All right. So you can identify the stone as a keystone of some sorts. And looking at it, you see what looks like 3 people standing around a circle of waving lines. The 3 figures, while pretty basic, share some similarities with your own appearances. You know, your weaponry,
What?
some of your clothing. Looks like they're designed to look
Sydney.
sort of like you.
Sydney, Anson, look at this.
That's got sanity roll written all over it.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a look. Come on, my hair looks better than that, doesn't it?
I don't understand. How can it be us on there? This thing's gotta be thousands of years old.
Okay. What's your point?
I'm saying that if this is us on this keystone, someone foresaw us coming across this
Or,
for some reason.
and then Sydney flips her ponytail and says, or in the 1,000 years between then and now, there happened to be 3 random white people that bear a resemblance to that.
Yeah, but you can't mimic the weaponry, though.
Well, sure you can, but that does kind of narrow the date down a little bit.
Jack, you notice around the edge of the stone is writing that is clearly ancient Egyptian.
What's it written?
It says
Ancient.
I'm gonna just put it in the chat so that you can.
My little dog. I love you. I love you. I love you very much.
All right.
I love you.
All right. So hold back the sacred
Hold
happy.
back the sacred happy. Secure the great green. Green, the waters rise. The ancient one return.
Yep.
What does it mean? And who's the ancient ones?
I don't know, but usually phrases like the ancient ones return is a bad thing.
Usually.
No, obviously there is some significance to the stone, and
Does,
whatever it is, they're meant to go.
Does the word or name happy ring a bell with any of us? Either a cult or mythos roll or something?
I don't mind making rolls like that, but I mean, in all honesty, I have no clue. My character doesn't know.
Yeah, if anybody wants to, they can make an occult roll or a natural world roll. Either one.
Natural world, okay. Well, that's much more difficult. I got no idea.
I'll try.
I mean, I did take a course in Egyptian mythology. I know what happy is, but I don't want to break the rule.
What are we rolling? Occult or
Occult or natural world.
Oh, or natural world.
Yeah.
I'll roll natural world because that's a 10.
I would have failed. I would have failed a.
Oh, you know
roll
what?
too with my roll, so.
I'm going to spend 2 luck and make that a success.
Okay.
Hold on.
Because
I'm going
I'm only up
to
by 2.
roll. I guess I'll roll occult then.
All right. So Sydney, if you had to guess based on the translation, the happy is the river. But what river? You have no idea.
Okay, so I tell them it's a river.
The Nile. It's referencing the Nile.
That makes sense.
No, I mean, we're right next to it.
Yeah.
And that is the main river in Egypt. Secure the great green, the waters rise, the ancient ones. Hold back the sacred river. The Nile floods a lot, but I wonder if that's like referencing maybe damming it or preventing a flood, one of the two.
Out of character, what I do know is happy is a reference to a god known as the god of the river or something. And also something about flooding. Yeah, look it up. Happy. Nile god.
Okay. Yeah.
What would you guys like to do?
Explore the rest
more,
of the house.
I guess. I mean, this is creepy. Were we supposed to make sanity rolls for that? Seeing our likeness on that thing?
No, wasn't necessary.
Anyway, it's
hard to tell that it was
definitely
you.
gonna take the. I'm gonna take the keystone and put it somewhere safe.
It is extremely heavy. It is extremely heavy.
How big is it?
Probably 3 foot by 3 foot, give or take.
Okay, so it won't fit in my pocket?
Definitely made of heavy granite. So it's...
Okay.
I guess we'll have to carry it out later.
Yeah.
Is it like a flat shape?
Part of it is flat. Other parts of it are more like angled than flat. But it's so big and so heavy that the curator probably didn't even think anyone would try to steal it. He put no protection around it. Because it's just so heavy.
I think we should try looking for his office.
The curator's office?
Yeah. I'm gonna assume it's probably number 3.
Okay.
Alright. Well, you can head in that direction.
Yeah, let's move on in that direction. Actually, before then, I'm going to step up to the body that's hanging from the rafters.
Okay.
And just kind of quickly search it, see if it's carrying anything.
Okay.
That might be helpful, might be considered a clue.
All right. Let's see, do I have anything?
So we're going to 3.
Okay, so make a spot hidden roll.
Okay. Hey, I made it. Woo. I can see. I told you I can see stuff. That's about it.
All right, so the first thing you notice when you look to try to inspect the body is that the body is warm. As if the person just hung themselves a few minutes before you arrived.
Well, maybe this is the guy we were supposed to meet.
Yeah, like I bet you this is the guy we were supposed to meet.
Yeah.
And the person who probably did it's probably long gone by now.
Yeah. It's. Does it look? Is there like a tipped over stool or anything there?
Yes.
Yeah, does it look like
Nearby that looks
suicide
like
or?
There is a stool, but it's not anywhere near the body. It was more looking like it's to help climb up to the exposed rafters above.
Oh, so I don't know what role would it be, but can I determine if the cause of death was actually strangulation or was he killed by some other means and then strung up to make it look like a suicide?
Make an intelligence roll.
That be? Oh, okay, intelligence, something I'm good at.
All right. Yeah, it looks like it was self-inflicted. You can clearly see the rope burn around his throat where the rope tightened. There's no sign of anything binding his arms or legs together. He doesn't seem like his clothes are damaged in any way.
Okay.
And Anson, you would have noticed when just looking him over, you would have seen an oil-like substance spread across his face, focused mostly on his forehead.
maybe.
And his clothes are actually damp. Parts of it are wet.
I don't know how much I would know about anointing procedures, but I wonder if that's the case. So, is he carrying anything in his pockets, or maybe clenched in fists, or anything like that of any interest?
When you search his vest pocket, there's a vial of that same oil inside of his pocket. So it's stopped shut.
Okay, I'd like to smell it, see if I can determine what in the oil.
It smells of like a wheatgrass type smell, so it's very earthy, but somewhat flowery. You can't identify it by smell.
All right. Has he got anything else on him?
No, seems like aside from that oil, there was nothing in his pockets.
Okay.
I'll go here.
Okay. All right. So
there's like some kind of spooky mystery here.
As you approach the doors to that room, you smell powerful, sharp chemical smell. When you open the doors, you see the room is a mess. Bottles of chemicals are spilled on the floor. There are negatives for photographs that were destroyed, and a few smashed cameras.
Hmm. Cameras. That's a lot of gear.
It's a dark room.
Yeah, a photo lab of some sort.
Are there any photos that are like adapted?
No, none of the photos have been developed.
I guess I'll have to wait for them to develop then.
Well,
Get out of the dark room.
It would be impossible to. All the chemicals for developing the film are spilled on the floor. The negatives were destroyed, torn apart.
Let's see, where else can I go?
As you guys wander around, I need a group luck roll.
Who's got the lowest? Mine's 89.
Mine's 64.
It would be me then.
Uh-oh.
All right. As you're walking through the interior of the Chicago house, you hear a heavy banging on the doors. And
Which
shouts,
doors?
The front doors, the ones that are right over here.
Police.
Is that the police?
You have no way of seeing, unless if you're anywhere.
Oh yeah, because we can't see it.
That's going to be my guess.
Hold on, I'm gonna stealth and then make my way over to this window and look out.
Okay. Make a stealth roll.
I'm gonna miss stealth and make.
Anyway, stealth roll. Where did it go? There you are.
I get a bonus die to stealth. Made a hard success.
All right.
I also get a bonus die, but I already rolled, so I'll just keep the success.
You guys look at out the window, and can see at least a dozen police officers with their guns drawn. And Sydney, you recognize that some of the police officers that had boarded the airplane.
Oh crap! We gotta get out of here.
That's no surprise.
At least, especially the one that had
I'm going to
spoken.
whisper. I'm thinking Rob is probably close enough to me that I can whisper to him that they're the same cops. They followed us.
Oh, great. Pretend nobody's home?
We know here.
Something tells me these cops are trying to cover something
Nobody's
up.
home. Go away.
Or they dropped us off and somebody tipped them off that we were here. Or they just followed the guy here because, he was shooting at them. It would kind of make sense.
Yeah, no.
We still got to investigate, so we're gonna have to deal with this problem quietly.
What are you going to do? We can't take out all those cops.
How
We don't even know how they're there.
How many cops are there?
We don't know.
Probably at
I
least
just heard.
My guess
I
is
just
it's
recognized
at
one of
least
their
4.
voices.
at least a
I
dozen.
mean, I'm stealthed and looking out a dozen.
Yep.
Are these windows right here?
Anything that's white is a window.
Okay.
I think our best bet is to take cover and try to hide somewhere, and then make our way out. Get the keystone, though.
I don't think we're going to be able to take the keystone. I will
you can
quickly
take the keystone
snap
if you
a
want to.
photograph of the keystone.
Okay.
Wait, so we can take the keystone?
Technically you can. It would just require at least 2 of you, if not all 3 of you, to carry it. It is heavy.
I mean, I have a +1 build.
We're not going to be moving quickly if we take it with us.
Yeah. Okay, so 30 feet gets me to there through this door.
Anyway, we're gonna take that keystone, and we'll have to come back and get more evidence later.
And you see where I'm going?
Uh-huh.
out the
Yeah.
side door.
Try to get out the back door, yeah.
And sneak away.
Of course, there are no windows out there for us to check to see if anybody's covering that, but
Eh. I figure my stealth is good enough. I don't have to worry about it.
I'm the one who always gets shot anyway, so.
Just before you make your exit, you hear the front doors crack open, and
Yep.
sounds of
Yeah,
feet
we're
running
going
in.
out the back door.
Yeah, we're sneaking off into the night.
Or attempting to sneak. I suppose I should
Attempting.
try.
Sneaking off into the night.
They're sneaking off. I am bumbling off into the night.
And that was the last we ever heard of Rob Anson.
As he takes a 50 cal round in the back.
I've had worse.
That's true, you have. That's not sneaky.
Well, I don't completely suck at it. I just completely suck at rolling today for some reason.
That's an important distinction.
Yeah, well, isn't a very practical distinction when it comes down to it, does it? Is it?
True.
A failure is a failure.
Just take that keystone, get the hell out of Dodge.
I ain't.
I'm not taking the keystone.
Yeah, I'm not slowing down to carry the keystone.
All right.
I mean, I can carry it. My strength is a 95.
Oh, well, maybe you can carry it.
Plus a +1 build. That's pretty strong.
All right, so
If anything, can I make a strength check?
you can. I can promise you you're not going to make it, but you can.
Thing is, you're going to be moving very slow when you're carrying it. Sure.
Even if I succeed?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have to find a place to hunker down, hide the keystone. Then.
We don't need to hunker down and hide the keystone. We just need to come back when the cops aren't there.
Yeah.
All right, but
We need to hide.
But
We
what
need to
if
hide
Let them finish.
They're
I mean,
cops. It's a rock. They don't know it's valuable.
Okay.
As heavy as it is,
I'll-
they might not leave it. They might leave it too. So.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
And if it's
we'll
not,
hide and wait for.
Doesn't somebody have photographic memory in the group?
No, but I have a photographic camera that I took a picture
Oh,
of
well,
with.
there you go. We don't need anything else.
Okay.
Of course, I'll have to
Anyway,
get it developed for it to be of use. But
That being the case, we'll hide and then we'll come back when it's less
I say we hide for half an hour, wait for the cops to leave, then we find a hotel to stay in for the rest of the night, and we get the film developed in the morning, picture developed in the morning.
yeah, I
What do
know
you
I
guys
can
think?
definitely use the rest.
Yeah,
What was the hole in my leg?
There's a hole in his leg. There's a
Yes, there
hole.
is.
There's a hole in the bottom of his leg.
There's a hole in his leg at the bottom.
All right. So you guys can run out and look around for a place to hide out for a little while. Is there anyone in particular you would like to try to find to hide? Or anywhere you...
Oh, try to find a hide? I mean, just...
Or you just want to try
just in the...
general vicinity? Is that what you're wanting to do?
Roll what?
Are you just looking to go into like the general area of...
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then make our way down to there's got to be this town has got to be large enough that there's an inn or a hotel or something.
Yeah, that might be tricky too, though.
I mean, There's got to
Maybe
be.
watching hotels and stuff.
Well, they might be, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean we got to go somewhere. In
yeah,
the for the immediate, uh, I mean, right now we just need to zigzag our way away from that house in such a manner that it's not going to be easy
yeah.
to follow us. Once we're sure that the police aren't on our tail, then we can start looking for a hotel room or
Yeah, because it looks
whatever.
like this is the main road, Shari Karinish El Nile, and it's off of the waterfront. So there's got to be a hotel or something, or at the very least, there's got to be like a tavern or a bar or something where we can at least,
There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the Nile.
you know.
All right,
So that's what we're doing. We're looking for a place to crash for the night.
A
stay
lot
for
of
the night.
the places seem to be. A lot of it seems like there's small houses with alleyways running between them. But the
Okay.
nearest place you might be able to physically hide is up here on the Luxor map.
Where?
Right up here.
Okay.
Just off the water.
Yep, that looks like okay. Let's go to this one off of the ferry. That way, if we need to make an escape, we have two ways. We can go across the river on the ferry with the morning traffic. Let's do that. We'll go there.
Okay. So you're easily able to make your way. There are people out. It's just not as busy as it would be during the day. So the Chicago house
Right.
disappears behind you relatively quickly, and you make your way
Good.
towards the only building that might be a bar of some kind that has an illuminated sign that says, with like a little arrow, Alibaba.
Let's head in there. Zoinks in.
Alibaba,
Get-
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, first round's on me, and make it a double for Anson because that leg's gotta hurt.
Oh yeah.
All right. So now,
If it's
a
even the
new
kind
map.
of bar we're thinking about.
I'm literally thinking like the one in Indiana Jones, the Raiders of the Lost Ark, where he goes to see Marion.
So
Or
where
one
the,
of
uh,
You must not disturb the waters. You must not disturb the waters. I was making a joke there.
So you guys
Yeah, we laughed.
get to where this bar is indicated to be, and there are stone steps that lead down to
Okay.
double doors in front of you, and then there's
Perfect.
another alley that stairs lead down to a door.
Okay. Well, the big stairs look like they go actually into the place. So, do you guys want to go off the little side thing here, or do you guys want to go down the main stairs?
Might as well go down the stairs into Alibaba's.
Yep. Let's go down to Alibaba's.
Alibaba!
The door
Watch
at
me
the
go in
bottom
there,
of those narrow stairs is locked,
Oh, this
And
is like the
there's-
secret way.
and
like
there's
you need
no
to knock like a
apparent,
special knock.
doorknob.
Yeah. Let's go down the main entrance down here.
Main entrance. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, so you go inside, and
At least we have all our weapons.
yes, you all have your weapons.
Yeah.
So you go inside, and it's a crowded bar.
Yay!
There are people all around. Um, Mostly, they appear to be locals. Their skin is on the more tanned side. Um, there's a few people in there that are clearly foreigners. Um, there's a couple sitting back here at one of the tables. If it will even let me click.
Okay.
And then at the bar, there's a woman sitting there. And behind the bar is this really overweight, probably local man who has a little fake pin to his chest tag that says Ali.
Oh, he's Ali and Alibaba. Okay, let's get a corner booth like over here or a corner table, so we can, get some drinks into Anson and ask her, and then someone go to the bar and ask if there's like a hotel or an inn around here or a trav that might accommodate travelers.
Back. My brother needs my help.
Sure.
Unless the game's going to be ending in like 10 minutes because there'll be one.
Very true.
Yeah, this session's going to be ending soon.
I'm going to go and ask.
I guess I'll see you next week then.
I'm going to walk up to the bar and order 2 drinks, 2 whiskeys, and I'm going to ask Ali if he knows of a hotel in town.
Oh, yes, we have plenty of hotels. Plenty of places for you foreigners to stay. You spend your money.
I didn't hear a word you said. Cut out.
He says that, yes, there are plenty of hotels, plenty of places to spend your money.
Can you recommend one?
Oh, yes. Follow this main road all the way to the other side of the city. You should find at least decent accommodations. Ask for Joseph.
Okay. How much do I owe him for the 2 whiskeys?
He would say just the equivalent of $1 for the 2.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And
well, my spending limit is 50, so I don't even have to pay for that.
So you turn away and make a dodge roll.
Okay. Something I am relatively good at. And then I actually have to click on the skill to make it work. Yeah, I think I dodged.
Yeah. You moved deftly around these table with 3 men sitting at it that seem to, they would spread out a little bit, getting drunk, and they're a little on the rowdier side.
Oh,
but they're not paying attention to you. They actually seem more focused on the woman that is sitting at the bar.
Okay, what does the woman at the bar look like?
I don't think I have a picture, do I? No, I don't have a picture. She's thin, brunette, very attractive, almost like she had a 90 in appearance.
Okay.
Slightly palish skin, dressed nicely, but not exquisite clothing. Sort of nice, practical. And she's nursing a drink. It's like maybe like a tall glass of whiskey.
I'll step to the side of her and quietly under my breath say, "Good evening, sister. You seem to have attracted some attention from some of the locals who don't know better how to behave." And then I'll kind of like move my eyes to glance over to the table of local. We're getting kind of rowdy.
They sort of seem to shift in the chairs a little bit, nervously, and you see one of the men reaching into his jacket. He doesn't pull anything out. His hand just disappears inside of it.
Okay.
Can I see kind of what's going on here? Or?
Yeah, what's Anson doing?
Yeah, I'll get up and start to move kind of slowly, casually in that direction. I don't want to call attention to myself necessarily, despite the blood leaking out of me. But, you know, I want to be close by in case something starts.
Now remember, this is a large enough town. We can't have a gunfight here, or we're just going to have more cops.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Okay. Got to be a fist fight so that
I'm not the one you have to tell that about.
I know. I know.
Jack, you have to.
Jack, we have to tell that too. Jack, this is a fist fight, not a gunfight. Okay.
All right.
Anson's actually better with his fist than he is with a gun. So.
What does she say? So what does this woman say when I tell her
that? She just sighs.
Can I tell her, is she Egyptian? Is she
No.
Egyptian or something else?
You can tell that she's not
British or
she's most likely British.
Okay. Or
at least European.
Okay. Okay. So watching out for my so that's what I say. She just kind of blows me off and goes back to her drink.
She sort of looks up, says that she knew it would come to this, and just keeps drinking more.
Okay. Is there can I see, is there a mirror or something that I can see the guys behind me or anything?
Make a luck roll.
Sure.
Yeah, there's reflective surfaces. You can see in the bottles that they're behind, reflecting that there's nobody behind you.
Okay. Well, then I'll take the drinks over to our table. And if she's standing there, I'm thinking maybe we'll sit over here.
Okay.
I'll sit there and maybe Anson will sit there.
Or probably Tassa.
I don't know if you have a token or not, Anson. Yeah, you do. No, but it's not my character. I can't do anything with it.
Not entirely sure. I'll have to make a real token at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. So I tell Anson that apparently if we go all the way across town, there's a number of decent hotels that we can get a place at. I tell him I didn't ask him if there were any taxis in town, looking at his leg.
Probably are, but that seems the town is if they've got bars with ridiculous names like Alibaba, they seem to have enough tourist business to probably have taxis and the such. We'll be more than happy.
Yeah, true.
To take our money.
Because I think we're going to need to either get you to a doctor, or at the very least, you're going to need some rest.
Yeah. I'm going to kind of hobble on up to the bar and get the bartender's attention.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm kind of speaking in a low voice. I seem to have hurt myself a little bit, and I was hoping to find out if there are any doctors you know of that are discreet.
I wouldn't say it was a little injury. I mean, it looks like you have a hole in your leg that a snake could crawl through.
Got a hole in his leg. Yeah, well, it looks worse than it is, but I should get it looked at so it doesn't get infected or anything.
He points to
so
one of the
would
booths.
you happen to know of any?
He points to one of the booths and says, "There's a doctor over there."
I see. And he's of the discreet variety?
Of course. He's drunk. You can't get more discreet than that.
Oh, yeah, right. Thank you very much. And he'll put a couple dollars down on the table, or an amount that would be reasonable.
Probably $1 this time.
At this time.
Doctor's
and in
sitting
this
up
place.
there.
Okay. So he'll hobble himself on over there. Is the doctor with anyone?
Yeah. He's sitting by himself on one side, and looks like there's a woman and a child sitting across from him.
Okay.
And he is completely drunk.
I'll step up to him and I'll say, "Excuse me, sir."
He looks at you.
I was told that you are a medical practitioner. Is that correct?
The woman looks at you and says, "If you want him to cut your leg off, he can, but right now he's drunk."
Well, I'm wondering if he is in any shape or would be in any shape anytime soon to maybe remove a bullet from a leg.
The woman
that has
says,
to be an awkward conversation you have with anybody.
The woman shrugs and says, "He's drunk. We have a little shop near the airport. Come see us day after tomorrow. He should be sober by then."
I see. Well, thank you very much. I will certainly do that.
Yeah.
And I'll make my way back to the table, sit down and say, looks like I'm going to have to deal with this on my own. Or find somebody else.
Yeah. I mean, if we're still around in 2 days, sure. But if not, I mean, you could be dead by then.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that's gonna need attention before 2 days. So,
thanks for watching. If you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe. Ring the bell icon to be notified of future uploads. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.